Turning to some continuing coverage now. This morning, the desperate search continues for the man accused of brutally killing his 3 daughters in Chelan County over the weekend. The sheriff's office held a press conference saying they're confident they'll find Travis Decker as resources pour in from across the country. The Chelan County Sheriff's Department says the 32-year-old has an extensive military background, which may be helping him avoid law enforcement.
We have learned so far through our investigation today that he is well versed in outdoor survival. And talking with his father, it sounds at times that he would go out and would be living off grid for sometimes up to 2.5 months. So we also understand too that he at times would do caching. So we understand that that's a possibility that he could have scoped out this area before, put supplies out there, and has the ability and the knowledge to survive for a long period of time.
There was a tip that Decker may have been spotted in McCall, Idaho, causing law enforcement to search the area. That lead did turn cool, but law enforcement officials say that is one of several tips they have received. The sheriff's office say Decker may have gotten as much of a 3-day head start on investigators. That's based on when he and the girls were last seen and when their bodies were found. Our Seattle sister station spoke exclusively with the attorney representing Whitney Decker, the mother of the 3 girls killed. As Alex McAloon reports, Whitney feels like multiple cracks in the system led to her children's death.
We are getting a fuller picture of Travis Decker, the man whose life appeared to be falling apart with mental illness, homelessness, and the inability to hold down a job. And access to his kids was cut to every other weekend after a custody hearing 9 months ago.
He was an engaged father. He did have some limitations on his parenting time due to his mental illness.
The mother's attorney in the custody case says Travis became homeless a 1.5 years ago after leaving the Army as a Ranger.
He left voluntarily, so I believe his discharge was honorable. I think as far as the reserves, he just stopped showing up.
The attorney says Travis worked a couple of minimum wage jobs and at one point was talking to the Carpenters Union about possible work, but his skills just didn't transfer.
There were no red flags. He was struggling with isolation. And
records show Decker was diagnosed with a serious mental illness. The attorney says that was most likely related to his combat and that Decker tried and tried to get help, but there was too much red tape to get veteran services.
She really feels that the system let her children down. It was the inadequacies in the services for our veterans that killed those children. That's it.
The attorney and the mom are also raising concerns about the state's Amber Alert system. Law enforcement officials say they did not see Decker as an immediate danger to his own children, so no Amber Alert was sent out. The attorney says the mother thinks that was a deadly mistake.
They did not see him as an immediate physical danger to his children, despite the fact that he had a well-established history of mental health issues. And had they had seen it that way, those children might still be alive. And that's the thing that is so brutal. And the one thing she's really hoping can be changed in this tragedy.
One who might know anything about Travis Decker's whereabouts, you're asked to call the tip line. That's right there at the bottom of your screen. This is still an ongoing investigation, so as we learn more, we'll be sure to update you. In our next half hour, we're discussing the role our local law enforcement has in this investigation.